Morning. It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
It is the Call Flow Radio Show here on WFLO AM 870. We're streaming online at WFLO.net, broadcasting live from the Francis E. Wood Studio in downtown Farmville. And my name is Aloysius, and over here to my immediate left is, who was the guy that worked for Ebenezer? Crotchet? Something?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Crotchet. No, you got it right, John.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, I'm John, and you're
Top of the morning, John.
And the rest for me, so.
Yes.
And the phone number, if you'd like to take part in the program today, 434-394-0924. Noah, how goes it with you, Hans?
Goes well, John. Goes well. I'd just like to quickly mention we have Chip Jones from the Cumberland Schools coming in tomorrow. And also on Thursday, we'll have the letterpress ladies come in and talk to them for a bit, so that should be pretty fun. I'm doing well, John. I'm doing pretty good. How's your day going?
Always got something to do. Always busy. So
Yeah.
It's the silly season, and
are you aware you have a deer on your shirt? You have like a little.
That's the emblem of the company, I guess, that makes this type of shirt.
Okay.
See plenty of deer.
Yeah.
Especially
living in Dillwyn.
No, even traveling out here. I saw one out in Midlothian, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Riding around. So
the deer, they were riding on what?
No, I was riding around.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
the deer were riding around?
I'd take a sleigh, and me and Rudolph are like this, and we travel the world sometimes.
That's interesting. Wow. Yeah. I didn't know you guys were that close.
Ever since that Christmas special back in the day, I mean, me and Yukon, and we hang out and talk about silver and gold and
sure,
whatnot, and you like that '60s special from back in the day?
I do, John. But we do have a caller, so we're gonna go ahead and take that call now.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Well, good morning to you.
Hello, Henry. How are you doing?
I'm all right.
All right.
If my name was Cliff, I would invite you. I would say, my name is Cliff. Why don't you drop over?
Good one.
Yeah. And then there's the word cliffhanger.
Right.
That was a tree where they hung old Cliff. And then there was the two ladies that came up with a new line of clothing. And their names were Polly and Esther.
There you go.
Yeah. and King Herod in the Bible, during King Herod's reign, he worked for the Weather Bureau.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. It was during his reign.
Aha. There you go.
One time, the teacher asked me to use the word insulate.
Right.
And so I did. Why are you in so late?
And the one-liners just keep on a-coming.
Yeah.
I like that one, though. That's a good one.
To stop you know how to stop a storyteller?
No.
Cut his tail off.
That'll work.
That's T-A-L-E.
Okay.
Okay. They said I used to be a real health nut.
Right.
When I was a little bitty thing, now listen to this.
All right.
Now this is good. This is good. When I was a baby and I sucked my thumb, I used a straw.
One of those kiddie straws, I take it. Yeah.
That's a great one.
A lot of sucking that joke right there.
Thank you, Noah.
Oh, anytime, Henry. Anytime. Yeah. We have to get you out to an open mic ASAP.
And make sure we have a drummer ready for the rim shots.
Yeah. Oh, boy. I want to tell you about something that happened to me. Dr. McCleary was an orthopedic surgeon here in Lynchburg, and he found what he said was cancer. So he sent me over to Baptist Hospital to run some tests. They were testing on my kidney.
Right.
But the day before the test, Joyce called me. I was at work there at Flo, and she called and said it was 100 degrees in the bathroom. And then she went to clean my electric razor. There was not one whisker in it. It was already perfectly clean. So when I got home after work, it was 70 degrees in the bathroom. All right?
Right.
And I was supposed to go back to the doctor that afternoon, and Dr. McCleary. So I asked the Lord, what does it mean that the waterworks in my kidney are now normal? Is that what it means?
Right.
That it was 100 degrees and now it's normal?
Yeah.
And I said, are you saying this? My waterworks are normal now in the kidney. And does this empty razor mean there's nothing to be found? So I went back to Baptist Hospital, and they ran a light over my kidney, and the doctor says, I see where something was, but it's gone. So, and they and I celebrated for about 1 hour for what the Lord had done. And if that don't wake you up, you know.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Henry.
See, anything is possible with him.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so, and that's what we need to remember, those things in the good times and not just wait.
Yeah.
It's like somebody had something like that happen and they didn't share it, then something worse might happen.
Right.
Just to get them around to where they would be willing to glorify his name.
Very much so.
Okay. Well, thank you, fellas, for putting down with me or up with me, whichever.
All right.
Whichever way you're going.
Right.
It's always a highlight of my day to get to talk to you.
Well, thank you, Henry. That means a lot. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, indeed. I hope to call in on Thursday.
All right.
And if anybody wants to share something with me, we could pray together. Just call my number 414-0096. Okay?
All right, Henry. Thank you.
All right.
You take
God
care.
bless.
All right. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Henry Fulcher.
Henry Fulcher, the one and only Henry, by the way.
Thank him for calling in.
Love
and
to
you
hear
can do
from
the
that
same
guy.
thing if you want.
Yep.
434-394-0924 if you have anything you'd like to share. What day is it, by the way?
Today is Tuesday.
Holiday. I'm Tara Day. I'm Christmas Day. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
It's not quite Christmas
I'll
time
tell
yet.
Santa Claus on you.
Yeah.
Was that a gun that went off?
I don't think so. No, those are just those wonderful
Old
sound effects.
effects, yeah.
Where, like, if he's hitting him something with something like a metal pot, it'll have this
Boom.
loud,
Yeah.
Whoever came up with the sound effects for those Three Stooges shorts, that was a genius as well, because, like, if they threw something that was sort of like a dart or something with a pin sharp, it always, if it hit them in the tuchus, it was always ding, all that sort of stuff, and Yeah, I love the sound effects on the Stooges.
No, it's great. It's great. Sound effects make up half the show, honestly. And that goes for other shows too, not just the Three Stooges. I mean, like anything like sound design is so important when it comes to movies.
It is, yeah.
Because like you can have a beautifully shot piece of cinema, but without the sound design and like people working around the clock on making it sound good,
right?
It's just kind of meh,
Well,
sure.
I'm looking at something that makes me think of Three Stooges.
Oh, interesting.
So and I'll tie it all together here real quick.
Perfect.
1903, Flight of the Wright Brothers occurred. On this day in 1903, near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, I've been by there and I've seen the museum. I haven't been in it, but brothers Orville, Wilbur Wright made their first successful sustained flights in an airplane. Orville first gliding to 120 feet. 36.6 meters through the air in 12 seconds. Now, the tie-in to this and the Stooges was there was a short called, I don't remember what the actual title was, but the whole short was based on they were the wrong brothers. And trying to emulate the Wright brothers in flying.
But doing it wrong.
Doing it the Stooges way.
Yeah. Actually, I had a friend who was related somewhere down the line to the Wright brothers.
Okay.
They were very flighty.
Oh, if I had the
it's
rim
okay.
shot, I would have.
That's all right. No, I just thought that might be funny, But I'm the only one that's laughing, John. Oh, no.
We're laughing on the inside. No, you just take that.
Yeah.
You take that with
That's
you.
what I do. That's what I do when you make a bad joke. I laugh on the inside, and then
that's what we do.
And then I leave it. It exits my system through the through the
your favorite, your office. Yeah, we know what you're referring to.
My second office.
Your second office with your name on the door.
That would be funny if my name was actually on the bathroom.
We ought to put your name on there. You spend more time in there than you do anywhere else.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
2014, the United States and Cuba reestablished diplomatic relations that had been suspended for more than 50 years. 2011, North Korean ruler Kim Jong II, I believe, died. He was succeeded by his youngest son, Kim Jong-un. There you go. And let's see, what else could we talk about? 1992, the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, was signed by leaders of Mexico, Canada, and the United States. It was replaced by the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement in 2020.
I like how you said Mexico and Mexico within the same paragraph.
I'm trying to be all-inclusive.
Yeah. Or just all over the place.
And you just hitting the microphone like it's a punching bag.
Actually, hit it right. Actually, it was the cord. But
I want to use my left hand, Mick?
Yeah, you use that and I'll cut it off. 99 times. Hit that bag.
1989. After appearing as a cartoon short, the animated television series The Simpsons debuted as a Christmas special. It became a weekly series back in 1990.
Still going on. Still happening.
And a lot of people don't realize that was actually a feature on a show. And the, I guess, singer/comedian actress Tracy Ullman show is what. Did you know that?
I did not, no.
Yeah, so it was a segment originally on that show. Just a small little thing, The Simpsons, on that show, Tracy Ullman. And the Tracy Ullman show went away and The Simpsons just lived on. One of those weird, quirky things in television where the show that it was really supposed to be about.
You're not a fan of The Simpsons, are you?
Not really.
How come? That's funny show. Conan O'Brien co-wrote a lot of the earlier seasons.
Just not my cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea.
That and it's been on forever.
More of a Family Guy.
I would have made that argument back in the day, but even that I've lost interest in. But between the two, much more into Family Guy if I had to choose.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. Let's see. I might get this guy's name wrong. It's S.Y., so I'm thinking Psy.
Psy.
Yeah. 1910, American jazz trumpeter, composer, and band leader Cy Oliver, one of the leading music arrangers of the 1930s and 40s, was born in Battle Creek, Michigan on this day in 1910.
Interesting.
You're a big Napoleon fan, right?
Yeah, I actually got a poster of him in my home.
Do you really?
I look up to him, do a little prayers, a little Hail Marys to Napoleon.
Okay. Well, in 1807, Napoleon's decree, basically all neutral countries and allies of France were forbidden to trade with Britain.
Yeah.
The way you remember it?
Yeah, that's about right.
How about this? 1760, American Revolutionary soldier Deborah Sampson, who assumed a man's identity in order to join the 14th Massachusetts Regiment, was born. She also became one of the first women to lecture professionally in the United States. So there you go. And
Very cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
There you go.
All right. John,
yes.
We were talking about Greek mythology the other day, weren't we?
We were, or you and Chris?
No, me and you.
Okay.
Weren't we?
Maybe. I don't remember. What about Greek mythology?
Well, we were talking about how similar your life is to the guy who rolls the rock.
Oh, he doesn't roll it.
Well,
he lifts it.
True. I'm thinking of the other guy. What is his name? Not syphilis.
Syphilis, yeah.
What's his name? Is named after
Let me
an
tell
STD.
you the days of syphilis.
Yeah, that's so funny.
And he was rolling a rock down there.
No, I don't know who rolled the rock.
That is.
Except for Mick Jagger,
Yeah,
other
that's
Rolling Stones. That's all I know. Yeah, you have to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Is it colitis or
Sisyphus. It's it's SISYPHUS. Anyways, we were talking about Atlas.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Atlas is an easier name to pronounce.
Correct.
Yeah, Atlas had the world on his shoulders, basically. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Atlas.
Do you feel like that in your personal life?
Oh, in every
aspect.
Yeah, every aspect. Yeah, Atlas. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw an Atlas. I was telling you, I was riding around, and it was just out in the middle of nowhere. It was weird. It was this, I guess you could say, statue of Atlas that either, I don't know, I assume someone handcrafted it locally or something, and it was just out in the middle of some land somewhere. It was, I don't know. Didn't seem like there was a reason why it was there. It just was there for some reason. What the reason was, I don't know. But anyway, you have anything else you'd like to bring up?
Plans for the weekend, John. I always like to plan.
What are your plans for the weekend?
I mean, for you, sir. For you.
I don't know.
You got any week before Christmas plans?
Yeah, but I'm not.
Do you have any family?
Flammy?
Family.
Yeah, them too.
Sometimes I'll say a word wrong just to see how it how it goes.
Is that what you want to go with? Okay.
Yeah. Flamly. No. That's
You want some fruit?
That's a little bit of an inside joke.
Flamly and fruit.
Yeah.
Those are the best things of
this
time of the season.
Don't talk about fruit here. Do not talk about fruit here on the air.
No fruit?
Boy. That's rough. I wish we can go more into detail.
It's an inside
joke.
Like, we should stay inside and tell it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody wants to know the history of fruit, please email us because I will be happy to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Write up a story with, pages, like a 10-page story.
I get full when I get too much fruit.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
Get full too much.
John, what's your go-to? You look like a restaurateur. Like you look like you know all the good spots to eat in town. I can see it in your face.
Yeah. I just went to Red Lobster.
Red Lobster in Midlothian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how was that?
It was really good. I always get the Cajun chicken, whatever it is, Alfredo, whatever the heck it is. That's good. I'm not a seafood guy. So.
They used to sell their biscuits at like a grocery, just like Walmart, and then they took them away.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because the biscuits are really good, and I remember something about there was a time that was a thing.
They gave the recipe out, and too many people were happy about that, and so Red Lobster was like, all right, well, we're going to have to bring it back.
So it's like
in-house.
when Elaine had the secret ingredients to the Soup Nazi soup.
Yes.
No more soup for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I get it. Elaine had the right to be upset at the Soup Nazi. Can you say Soup Nazi on air? Is that like...
I think you just did.
I know, but that's not going to be... Okay.
I don't...
That's not a problem. Well, we're quoting a show.
Yeah.
Anyways, like I think she had the right to be upset. I don't know. It's a good episode. But I feel bad for the soup Nazi. You know, he's just trying to make his mother's recipes, and he's like, and then he has this terrible woman come by.
Elaine Bennis?
Elaine Bennis, yeah. John, you got like stains all over your shirt. Have you washed that yet, or is that?
No, that's the problem. This washing machine that I have leaves these marks.
You got a big old stain right next to your.
Thank you for pointing it out.
Lower breast.
And you look like you got like a hole in your shirt there.
Nope.
Yeah.
Now you can't just make up problems with my shirt because I pointed out.
And it looks like you got like your stocking cap over top of your actual baseball cap.
Correct. That's intentional.
Because you look like Keebler the elf.
Yeah.
Keebler elf.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have any cookies or crackers on you?
What are you going to do with that stain, John? You're just going to leave it on there? You're going to wash it off? Like right here.
It builds character.
Look at me. Like you're not even. You keep on passing it. Look, John, right here.
Well, how am I supposed to see right there?
Nope. That's
deodorant.
That's clearly on your shirt. Do you just like when you put deodorant on? Do you not?
I rub it all over myself.
You just kind of like deodorant. Well, that begs.
Unlike some people that don't bother to put on deodorant.
No, that begs another question.
Yeah.
Have you taken a shower at all recently?
I constantly take showers.
Take showers constantly.
Yeah. If I wasn't here right now, that's exactly what I would be doing.
Do you take them throughout the day? Like
all day, every day.
Like when you're home on Saturday, do you take like one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening, like constantly in and out of the shower, or do you just?
Sometimes it feels like that.
Yeah. I'm sure it takes a lot of hot water to desanitize your body, or to sanitize your body.
Why are we discussing hygiene on the air?
Oh, because I just saw this gigantic stain on your shirt, and I thought we should talk about it because it's funny. That's why, honestly.
So anyway, you can give us a call now, 434-394-0924.
I mean, I wish people could see it. That's all I'm saying. I wish people could really just see this white stick of deodorant.
At least I have some on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm downwind of you, and I'm telling you, at least I have some on.
At least I'm natural. No, I'm kidding. I put on deodorant.
Yeah, there's a bottle of Old Spice that's been walking around here.
Yeah.
I know she sort of just sprayed
a
cloud
yeah.
and then run through it like Richard Simmons or something.
You know, it's funny. Richard Simmons. You like to make Richard Simmons references when I'm around. We got the phone lines lighting up.
Yeah,
slow down.
I'm tired of all this jargon. All right, good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, John and Noah. How are you this morning?
Hello, Allie. How are you?
I'm good. You were talking about Red Lobster biscuits. They do still sell them.
They still sell them?
They do?
Yeah, in the baking aisle, they're the box kind where you can add your water and your cheese and then the butter at the end. Or you can buy them in the frozen food section where the biscuits are.
Good to know.
Yep, Food Line and Dillon has them.
That's where I shop, so.
We just got them not too long ago to go with chili. They go real good with chili.
I bet. I haven't had chili in a while. Now, Allie's got me thinking about chili.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Then you won't have to cook for a couple days.
Exactly.
You make a big pot, in the crock pot. That's what we just had last weekend.
Right. Well, sounds good. Do you put anything special in your chili?
No, I like to do like a ground meat and a sausage
Mm-hmm.
in it. And beans, of course. Some people don't like beans in their chili.
No, I like beans in the chili.
And I like that chili, tomatoes in it, a couple cans of that in there.
Right.
And that's pretty much how I fix it.
Sounds good. Now I got a rumble in my tummy now thinking about chili.
Yep, and I like to cook the meat, and then put it in the crock pot and let it go all day.
That sounds good.
Yeah?
On a cold day like we've been having. Now, today's not been so bad, but the previous days we've had.
Hey, Allie, what kind of ingredients do you throw in there? Do you throw in any corn? Do you have any secret seasoning that you like to use?
No, truth be told, because I don't like spicy stuff too much.
Mm-hmm.
I like to use the store brand with the chili stuff already in it, things like that.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
That's what I like to use. I have the bigger crock pot, so probably like 3 big cans and 2 small cans of the other kind of beans, the white ones, more like the white, but still have chili stuff in them.
I got you. Yeah. How long do you cook your chili for? Is it like kind of an all day thing where you start in the morning and don't serve it till evening, or is it just?
Well, it depends. If we're going to the hunting cabin with friends, I put it on. I cook the meat and put it on the night before we go to bed.
Oh, nice! Wow.
And then it stays on warm at the cabin till lunchtime. And at home, I usually just cook the meat early in the morning, the day before, and put it in the fridge and just put it all together.
Copy.
Either that morning or the next, because everything's already cooked. It just needs to marry itself. You know.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
You got any special plans for the holidays?
No, we are just going to stay home and to have a quiet Christmas this year.
All right. That sounds good, too. Nothing wrong with that.
No, all the hustle and bustle, I'm not into that anymore.
Yeah, I'm knee-deep in it, so I know what you're referring to. Well, thank you for calling, Allie. Call back anytime, okay?
All right, thanks, John. Noah, have a great day.
You too. Take care.
All right, bye.
All right, that's Allie Duty. And so now we're at the bottom of the hour. Noah's giving me the signal here. And anyway, the weather is brought to you by Harold W. Collins and Grading, located at 2113 Cumberland Road, Farmville.
Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading has been helping to build Southside and Central Virginia since 1960, providing all excavation, general contracting, and hauling needs. 5 miles north of Farmville, 2113 Cumberland Road, at the intersection of 45 and Range Tavern Road. Call 392-6010 or stop by Harold W. Collins Clearing and Grading.
And let's take a look now at your weather, and it looks like this. Starting out cloudy today, then gradually becoming mostly sunny, a high near 65. Then tonight, 20% chance of showers with a low around 44, then a 50% chance of showers with a high near 63 on Wednesday. Wednesday night, it's 70% chance of showers and a low around 40. And then let's see where I left off at. Thursday, sunny, high near 52, and then partly cloudy Thursday night with a low around 28. Right now in Farmville, humidity is 97%, winds 10 miles per hour, mostly cloudy, 51 here at WFLO AM 870. And the weather brought to you by Harold W. Collins and Grading. Call 434-392-6010. We have a caller, but we will ask them to hold so we can do the birthdays real quick. That might be a birthday call coming in, I'm not sure. But let's do this. The birthday calendar brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville.
Creative Electrical Contractors specializes in commercial and industrial projects and offers quality work at competitive prices. CEC is a licensed Class A contractor in Virginia and North Carolina. Creative Electrical Contractors has been in business for 25 years, still committed to the values that were established when the company opened in 1998. Integrity, quality workmanship, and timely delivery. CEC, located at 1907 East 3rd Street, Farmville. You can contact CEC at 434-392-3802 or at creative-electrical.com.
All right, let's get the music bed going. And now, with those birthdays, possible anniversaries for today, December 17th, Tuesday, by the way, I present to you Noah Massage.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, John.
It's not my birthday.
I know. Yeah. Well, we are going to be reading some birthday calendar announcements, and starting off the list, we have Lee Rogers, not to be confused with Roger Lee, also Sandra Duncanson, and Calvin Hill celebrating today. And run that list by one more time. It's Lee Rogers, Sandra Duncanson, and Calvin Hill all celebrating birthdays today on December 17th, which is a Tuesday. John, back to you.
How can you get them on?
What's that?
How can you get those names on?
Want to try that again?
How can they get those names on?
Great question, John. Great question. They can email them to birthdays@wflo.net or call in at 434-394-0924. That is the number to call in and submit a birthday to us. John, back to you.
The birthday calendar brought to you by Creative Electrical Contractors. If it is not right, we will make it right. Call 434-392-2802. And let's see if we have our caller still. Good morning. You're on the air. Hello? They gave up.
They fell asleep. That's what happened.
It's okay.
You ever wait on hold? I think. Hello. Okay.
Hello in there. No.
I see somebody else trying to call in. Maybe they got disconnected somehow.
Maybe so. We still got the music bed. All 18 seconds left of it.
Phone number again, 434-394-0924. That's the number to call in and send a birthday to us. Yeah, there you go, John.
Yeah.
He's jamming out. Yeah. Jamming out.
Louis B. Armstrong.
Louis B. Armstrong. That's a
great Satchel.
Classy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know whose birthday is today? When it comes to celebrities?
Who?
Actor Eugene Levy turned 78.
Eugene Levy.
Eugene. Yeah. We'll try this again. Good morning. You're on the air.
John, Noah, how are you guys?
Hey,
we are here. How are you?
Well, I'm doing fine. Sitting here wrapping some presents.
Can I come by your house and you can wrap up some of mine?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, I'll
think about what I'm gonna.
I'll pay you.
Go ahead. Well, hey, then we definitely have a deal.
Go ahead.
Anything? Well, I shouldn't say that. I'll do anything for money. That's not true. Now I'm thinking about what I'm going to want to play this Saturday. But listen to you guys this morning, and just before you took your break and stuff, I thought they need some help. I better call and say
they need some help.
Oh boy,
it's the time of the year to help someone.
That's funny. That's good because I was getting a noose set up in the corner over here.
Those guys were dying, and so I figured I'd lend a hand.
That's great.
Yeah, well,
when
you delve as far down into food stains on your current clothing,
right.
I think that's a new low for the show.
That was a slight at you, Noah.
I know that's clearly a slight at me. Which, to be fair, yeah, but it's right in front of me. It's it's hard to not see it. I'm like that. My eyes kind of just go towards the biggest problem with the person.
I don't like the fact that Noah stares at me so much that he can pick up just about everything.
Just imagine there's a big white stain.
Quit staring at me, Noah.
John, I can't help it. It's right there.
That to me too when I'm in there. I don't know. Maybe something with Noah.
Maybe it is a problem with me. Yeah, I'll have to mention that to my shrink. No, I'm kidding.
I can't stop looking at John Staden for some reason.
Yeah, can't help myself. I was gonna share with y'all too,
right?
Since I'm not there all the time, I don't get to throw out my little useless bits of information. You mentioned Orville and Wilbur Wright earlier.
Yes.
They had siblings.
They had what?
They had siblings. It wasn't just the two of them.
I didn't think so.
They had a sister, Catherine.
Okay.
Twins, Otis and Ida, but they died pretty young. I think they were under 12 or under 10. And then Lauren, and I love this one, Reuchlin.
What was that one again?
Reuchlin, Reuchlin was, I think he was the oldest brother.
Now, there was a name that never came back.
No, that's not one you're going to find on your roll calls and the birthday calendar now.
I wouldn't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Well, do you remember the short with the Stooges being the Wrong Brothers?
Yeah. Oh God, that's the one with the hot tar.
Yes.
And stuff.
And Mo pops in the air and comes crashing down.
Even at Christmas, there's Stooge material that you can
Oh yeah.
To work in. But anyway, I don't normally get a chance to listen. Of course, normally I'm in the office.
You're on break.
So I'm on break for the holidays and doing, like I said, wrapping and getting ready to do some baking, a whole bunch of fun stuff. And so I figured, what the heck, I'd give you all a call. Like I said, save you from yourselves for a little while.
You may want to check under your tree for that fried pussycat.
Fried pussy. That's what I'm smelling. That's what it is.
And I'll be pulling in with the RV and staying with you for a month, just to let you know.
Yeah.
I'll be riding in on fumes.
Don't
fall in love with it.
Yeah, well, we don't have sewers around here, so I don't know where you're draining it. You're gonna have to keep that to yourself. But Clark and Eddie, I'll let you guys go. Wish all our listeners a great holiday, Merry Christmas, or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate. Hope,
Thank you, Uncle Lewis.
Have an awesome. You're welcome. You're not doing anything constructive.
Go get my stogie.
Well, Chris, thank you for calling in and helping.
Of course. Hey, anytime. That's what I'm here for, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'll talk to everybody with my last Christmas show this Saturday. Till then, see y'all later.
All right, Chris, take care.
Chris.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye. All right, Chris Brochon.
It was nice
by the
hearing
way.
from him.
Yeah, he was listening and going, "Wow, that's
That's
terrible."
bad. I guess that is a low blow, but I mean the stain on the shirt. But
Well, it's because you have no.
I have no standards, so
No, you
it's
don't.
not like no standards anybody can hold me to.
No.
Eugene Levy, John.
Yeah.
So when was the last movie you seen? What was the last movie you seen him in?
I can tell you. Well, that's probably not whatever answer I give would be, but so truthful. He might have been in a movie with Steve Martin that I'm trying to remember what the heck the name was. And I want to say it might have had Queen Latifah in it. He may have been in that. Yeah, because he fell in love with Queen Latifah, Eugene Levy. His character loves her. I don't remember what that movie was called.
Was it Bringing Down the House?
Yes.
Ah.
But the other movies I remember him for, obviously American Pie.
Mm-hmm.
He was the dad in that to one of the kids in that movie, teenagers. But then the first thing I think I ever saw him in was the original Vacation with Chevy Chase. He's the car salesman at the very beginning of the film when he's trying to sell off the old car and they end up with that crappy family truckster car. He's the car salesman. Because when Chevy and his son show up at the car lot, it's like some vehicle that he has already ordered, and it's not there. And Eugene Levy's acting like trying to sell him on this crappy family truckster car. Like, you got to believe me, Mr. Gristle. This is way better than the car you wanted. And he goes, you think you hate it now? Wait till you drive it.
That's good.
And, of course, they crush his car, and then so he has to get the car that he was selling off to him. Yeah. So that's the first movie. How about you? Do you have any films other than that?
His face looks really familiar, but I can't place him.
Usually
in
has the darker hair. Now it's got gray in it, and he wears the real thick black glasses. And
Speaking of used car salesman, John, have you ever thought about doing that kind of job, like selling used cars? That's got to be a tough.
Only if I could do it in
business,
another. And there's another film that I always like to watch every once in a while. It's called Used Cars. It's got Kurt Russell in it. And there's another character actor in it that I can't think of the name of right now. And I want to say the guy that played Squiggy, Lenny and Squiggy, back in the day on TV. I want to say he's in it with a bit part. That's a good movie. And I want to say Robert Zemeckis directed this thing. It wasn't a huge hit, but it's got some really funny scenes in it. If I could do car sales like that, but that would have been back in the day. That would have been like early 80s. But anyway.
Interesting.
No, I don't know if I'd want to be a car salesman.
Yeah. Did you ever know anybody who was a friend of yours who was a used car salesman?
Not a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people that sell cars, and they're nice, and we speak and everything, but not like a personal friend I grew up with or anything like that.
I had a friend who was doing that, like selling used cars, and like he wasn't like, I don't know, he was just like kind of like meh, but like every time he was talking about it, I was like, how do you actually make money like selling used cars? Because he was not a very he didn't have maybe put on like a salesman face and kind of like give him a little spiel or just like lie to him. But
let's see who else is going to help us here on the phone. Good morning, you're on the air.
Oh, good morning, man. I'm going to help you.
Oh, thank you. We need all the help we can get.
Oh, my. Was Levy in Best in Show?
What's that?
Was he in Best in Show?
Who?
John Levy.
Oh, I don't know. Eugene Levy? I don't know.
Eugene, I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's all right. I was like, who's John Levy?
Oh.
Put the Chevy to the levee because the levee was... What was it? I don't remember. Something like that.
Are you going to be around the studio today, John? Because I have some old clean shirts I would like to drop off.
Sure. Yeah, we're doing a donation drive here for me.
Oh, yeah?
No, might as well.
Do you like the muscle shirts?
What's the muffle shirt?
Oh, we used to. It's kind of like this, almost a twist on a tank top for guys.
Oh, like a wife beater type shirt.
Yeah, you can call that. I didn't know if that was appropriate, Manny.
I never understood what the name. It was like only guys that do that sort of thing wear those types of shirts or something.
Pretty much.
I never understood.
How it goes.
Okay.
Oh, they're stereotyping the shirt. Yeah,
I guess so.
Well, they used to. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, just don't bring a pirate shirt. I don't want to be like Jerry Seinfeld in that pirate shirt that he had to wear on TV.
Man. Oh.
The puffy shirt.
The puffy shirt, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
I don't want to be a pirate. So how goes it with you? Are you busy today making stuff, or?
No, you know, what was I? Oh, no.
No?
No, I'm not.
That was a lot of thinking for no.
I know. I'm going to take advantage of the weather and go outside and catch up on some yard work.
Okay.
But no. You guys going to be around the rest of the week?
I will. I'm going to be here because I got a lot of work to do. So, yeah.
Same here. Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, Noah will be here. He'll be in his office in the back, and yeah, he'll be here.
Okay. All right. I wanted to drop off something in the morning.
Oh.
Maybe not tomorrow morning. I think Thursday.
Thursday morning. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. So
well, Noah will be here to receive that.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good.
That's good. You know, I was. Did you catch the daylight savings gig? This new administration is going to try to get rid of.
Trump administration wants to get rid of daylight savings?
Yeah, I think. I think he's just trying to cut some. Evidently, it cost us millions to
Interesting.
to turn our clock back.
I'm all for it. I didn't even give it much thought on the cost of it, but I think it's pretty much useless. It's
and then
something we've been clinging to for far too long.
Yeah. So then what do you pick? Do you pick the earlier or the later?
Well, for me, it would be a compromise. See, at some point, you'd have to make one big jump, and then just and then just go, okay, leave it. And so that would be a shock, a big shock at the jolt at the at that point. But then after that, I think people would get used to it. But saying that and doing it's two different things.
Yeah. But what if you like to reset your clocks on your stove and microwave? What if you enjoy that time of year where you get
then you don't have much going on.
Today I have to set my clock, change the battery in my smoke detector.
Got big plans today.
It's like write it down on a piece of paper. It's like, oh, man.
Sticky notes all over the fridge,
I know, and your gal's like, you know what today is, girl, huh? Well, that's the man
clock changing day.
Watch me turn the heck out of this clock here.
Oh, that's sad.
It's one of the big celebrations that Noah has.
Yeah. I take the whole day off for that. No, I'm kidding.
You got to prepare.
Yeah. Oh, do you get up? Do you get up at 1:55 just to make sure? Right.
I get to see it happen. Yeah, in real time.
Noah takes it seriously like
serious.
that.
It's like a holiday for me, actually. Yeah.
Put on your stained T-shirt and do it. I have a. I'm not sure if this is good or not, but I have a beef this morning.
Oh, with us or with someone else?
No. Well, no.
He had to think about that for a minute. Okay.
Well, it might involve you guys.
Okay.
They have the county does an employee of the month. Okay.
The county does. Okay.
Yes. And to be the employee of the month, it seems like you have to have customer service, teamwork, and initiatives, okay? And a good attitude.
Right.
It seems like to me, it seems like that's just doing your job. And
okay.
I guess you guys would never get it, I would assume.
No.
Yeah.
Noah's he's always the...
he's the brown noser?
Yeah, he gets that award quite a bit. Matter of fact, it's on the picture on the wall out here.
John has a nice picture on the wall.
Yeah, but mine doesn't say employee of the month
Neither
or
does
year
mine.
or whatever.
Yeah. I think I don't know what I say. Employee of the month, I don't care. I don't, it's whatever. But if we were going to have one here, it would be John, easily. Come on.
I think that whole thing is, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I've never worked anywhere where that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But if it were, I think I'm guessing, is whoever the employers are, it's their way of just showing some recognition to make sure that they keep working hard.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't know.
They can feel good. It's very cheap. It's a very,
but it's also a way of saying, hey, you want to keep getting these accolades, you keep doing this.
These accolades that don't mean anything anywhere else. You can't just be like...
I like the word accolades. Sure. I don't throw it around too often.
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry.
I just threw it like
you can have the word back, John.
Accolades.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So it's like you can put in your resume?
Yeah, you got it.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. Just a cheap
way.
Were
you the employee of the month at the restaurant you worked at?
No. They didn't. I think they did do that, actually, but I never got it.
But you never got it.
Because I was a very part-time employee. Even though, I mean...
That's an excuse.
Even though I improved quality standards, I've seen things,
the hair in the soup, though, is probably what got it.
Yeah. I worked at many restaurants in my life, even a family restaurant at one point, and I've seen unpleasant things. But that's with every restaurant, you see unpleasant things, and you just
Why are you bad-mouthing restaurants?
I'm not.
No, nobody wants to go.
John, everybody goes to restaurants. Come on. Yeah, I don't know.
So anything else on your...
Did you ever work a restaurant job, by the way?
No, never.
Interesting.
No, I have not.
That's what's missing.
So you wonder if the employee of the month is making one person feel really good or a dozen people feeling really bad.
Well, that or it's the way to entice them to do better as well. See, I think that's all it is. I think it's just a way to entice more, work
more
out
people,
of your employees.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to be the employee of the month? Well, then you got to work hard for it, and it's like a subliminal method.
Subliminal.
Yeah, you got it.
Subliminal.
Yeah. It's a message is what it is. So anything else on your have-to-do list today or need to do?
No.
Honeydew, whatever you got to do?
Oh, wow. No. No, sir. Nothing fun. Nothing exciting.
Oh,
just
okay.
Regular guy stuff.
Regular guy stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just a regular guy. And
just a regular.
It's a regular Joe.
Yeah. So,
Well, I guess we'll just say thank you for calling up, and if you want to drop off some shirts, that'll be fine. We have like a deposit box. You can
donation box.
Dump those in. Yeah. Donation box. Yeah.
It says "Help John Staten" on the front of it. It's got a picture of him.
Yeah, the girl power. One of them will be, and
I'll give that to Noah.
Sure. I'll give it to my
He's
girlfriend.
all about the women's
I'll give it to my girlfriend. At least
there you go.
Well,
always thinking of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you for this hand-me-down gift, Noah.
Yes, of course.
Oh, God.
Yeah. The disappointment in first-time callers' voice is truly saddening.
Disappointment.
Sad. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry I did this to you first time.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm prepping for the show as soon as I get up in the morning.
Prepping. Well, that's more than what we're doing. So.
Yes, I'm. But I just wanted to make a comment.
Sure.
There was a little. I guess you'd call it letter to the editor in the papers maybe a week or two ago.
Okay.
Talking about what they thought and I'm not sure if it's a county or a city cost. What the flag has cost us so much, the taking down of the flag.
Yeah.
Did you catch that number?
Mm-mm.
No, I did not.
Well, the person that wrote the letter to the editor thought it cost us at least $125,000 to pursue this taking down of this flag. So. And
were they just listing that price, or were they trying to say that that's way too much to be doing something like that?
Well, I think zero would be the best price. I don't know why they keep harassing these people, but it's It is I guess a...
No, I haven't read that article, so I can't speak intelligently about it. Not that it usually stops me from talking about anything else, but...
It's just a view, just somebody's view.
Okay.
Point of view, and I don't know how they got the number, even if it's close.
I don't know. That's a good question. I would not know. Unless they're on the inside and have some inside information, maybe.
Well, yeah. I mean, it should be public information, you'd think.
And maybe it is, and there may be a way to attain that or find that. To me, flags and what they represent, there's too many other things in life for me to really... there's other things that bother me or concern me, and a piece of fabric waving in the wind is not one of them. But that's just me. I can't speak for everybody. I can't speak for everybody. I mean...
So when I read it, I thought it was just more of a waste of money and resources.
Yeah, so...
But
everybody's different, and if it's offensive to others, then, that's the way it is,
Yeah. So
I'm not looking down on anybody. I'm just saying, for me, there's other things that concern me more, or like the value of human life. I don't want to get on a soapbox here, but I mean,
boy.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I'm talking about human life. No, it doesn't seem to care, but it's yeah, I don't know, just other things. I just threw that as an example, but it could be anything. I don't know, but
so
whatever. But yeah, the fact that it costs anything to do this, that's a little odd, I would think. Just get an ordinance, put that in place, take it down, and call it a day. And
I wonder then how much your station is going to spend trying to get a decent shirt on the front of your body.
Oh, we're not. That's why we're doing the drive. It's all hand-me-down. It's all hand-me-down.
Okay. All right, I'm sorry.
Well, Noah's got two shirts on, and he won't let me have one, so there you go.
Really?
Yeah, he's got on a... He looks like a lumberjack. He looks like the Brawny Man. those paper towels? He's got a big red flannel shirt on, like the Brawny Man, and a black shirt on underneath it, And he's got two covers on his head. He's got a hat with a stocking cap on it. So either he's extremely cold or he's going to be going north to Alaska and start chopping down trees. I don't know what's going to happen.
I like to stay warm, John. It's something I do in the wintertime.
Oh, it's Christmassy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have a great rest of your day, and call back anytime, all right?
Thank you,
so
sir.
I can call back in 5 minutes?
Yeah, I don't know if Noah will answer the phone or not, but you can call back if you want.
We'll call back. We'll set up the donation time and the spots. They can drop off your stuff.
Fair enough.
All right. Take care.
All right, man.
Toodaloo.
All right. Actor Bill Pullman, we didn't mention him, turned 71 today. And he was the guy that played the president in Independence Day, the original, with Will Smith, Jeff Goldblum.
Interesting.
Let's see. Anybody else here we can talk about before we close shop?
Before we get on another soapbox. No, I'm kidding.
I should never talk about him.
No, I was just saying.
Mila Jovovich, or whatever her name is, only 49 years old.
Interesting.
Wow.
Young soul.
Yes.
Any closing words, John, that you want to say?
Not really.
Closing statements?
I'll leave the floor to you.
All right. Well, we'll have Chip Jones in tomorrow from Cumberland Schools, and we'll be talking at you soon, John. Anything else?
Yeah, it's top of the hour. We got to go. Bye.